I have to say that the game started pretty well with this horns away set and the slip screen that leads to an easy layup at the basket. Although they missed the shot, but it was a good possession. And then they run it again later in the game, but this time for Austin Daye, who gets a clean look next to the basket. But unfortunately, it seems it was the only thing working for them, because now Kaohsiung knows the trick, and they pick Austin Daye's pocket and run it the other way for an easy dunk.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
I'm not a big fan of posting up Austin Daye, honestly, but here he has a mismatch, so why not? But they try to go at it again later in the game, and I don't think that's the best way to use Austin Daye, who's more like a forward who can catch and shoot and play outside. They post up, Washburn leads to an air ball, he gets frustrated and then he turns the ball over. And honestly, I can just hear Mike D'Antoni shaking his head and being like, oh, we can't live and die by the post-up. In general, it felt like their team was just getting frustrated with how they were playing. And their offense was not very smooth. There was a lot of clumsy plays that could end up on Shackton a fool. And it was just hard to watch at times.
What am I looking at?
Transition points often decide who's going to win the game, and here they telegraph a pass and give up an easy two. And soon after, they blow the layup. A Kings player falls asleep in the corner, gives up another easy dunk for James. In semi-transition, Austin Daye wants to switch with his teammates, but there's a miscommunication, and number 24 ends up wide open and has all day to hit the shot. Luckily, he misses, but right after it's a turnover, and they find their import in the corner for a wide open three. At the half, it was just hard to watch. The Kings were shooting 31% from the field, 18 from 3, and Kaohsiung was on fire from all over the place. Kaohsiung likes to start its offense with an off-ball screen for James. Here they put 2 on the ball, the low man has to help, and then it's a long closeout and a floater at the rim. Here they fake the screen and it becomes an inverted pick and roll between the center and James as the screener, and that's always a nice weapon to have. In the half court, we have a Ram screen the screener action to try to create an advantage. The screener is a good shooter, so they put 2 on the ball. James is wide open in the corner and he attacks the closeout and gets an easy shot for him. The goal is really to punish this aggressive blitzing defense. Every time you put 2 on the ball, you make the short pass, and then it's a 4-on-3, and someone is open for an easy shot. Another coverage solution for the blitz is just to be patient when they put 2 on the ball, wait for the roll to the basket. Here the help defender is too small, and it's just an easy layup for 2. Here James is going to be very patient in the pick and roll. The hedge guy is going to stay with him, which becomes a switch. The low man is over helping, and the guy in the corner is wide open for an easy 3-pointer.
That's a bingo!
Here the big man gives a dribble handoff to James, who has enough room to pull up for 3. And on this play, they start with a screen away, and James can get the defender on his hip for an easy layup at the rim. And in general, it just felt like the Kings couldn't keep up with James. He could get to the rim whenever he felt like it, and they just didn't have an answer for him. It was just way too easy all game long.
Somebody stop that man!
James is also a very willing passer who throws a perfect lob pass to his big man under the rim for an easy layup. And I just love how Kaohsiung plays. Here off the block, it creates a transition opportunity. Everyone's gonna touch the ball. It feels like we're watching the beautiful game Spurs, 0.5 basketball. It's gonna end up with an easy layup for the big man under the basket. Here's another turnover by the Kings, and when it's a transition, we call it green. We have the advantage, and we just need to try to find the open guy and keep dominoes going. Here it's early offense. They can't stay in front of James, so the low man has to help. Daye is switched onto James for an easy shot. He misses, but they get the offensive rebound. And here, there's a mismatch, and I love that they're very patient hunting the mismatch and getting an easy layup under the basket, and one. While Kaohsiung doesn't have the most talented roster, they're disciplined, they play together, and they won't beat themselves. Meanwhile, the Kings, with all the players they've lost and all the injuries they are facing, is it time to panic, or can they right the ship? Let me know what you think.